Bad Boys 4 is officially out, but Stephen A. Smith wants Will Smith to clear up things before he watches it.
But all of these pictures that I've taken throughout the years, one of, if not one of the greatest photos I've ever taken, was this right here. This is me with the one and only Will Smith while he was promoting his movie Concussion many years ago. I bring that up because I wanted to get to the latest installment of the Bad Boys franchise, Bad Boys, Ride or Die, which debuted Wednesday.
Bro, what are you talking about?
It's also the biggest film for Will Smith since his infamous 2022 Oscar slap of the great comedian himself, the one and only Chris Rock. Pre-sales for Ride or Die are behind that of Bad Boys for Life, of course, which hit a franchise high opening of 101 million worldwide back in early 2020. Domestic projections for Ride or Die were at 50 million, but that reportedly simmered to 40 million.
Cap.
What other
Cap, man.
what other type of shots you're getting?
Cap.
Yeah, if he's just
Could the lack of pre-sales be because people have not forgiven Will Smith for that? That slap right there?
Oh, wow. Wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
What kind of shit is it?
Once upon a time, you couldn't find a bigger fan of Will Smith than me. Martin Lawrence, you can't find a bigger fan of Martin Lawrence than me. Ladies and gentlemen, in all likelihood, I'm gonna go see Bad Boys, Ride or Die. Because I'm such a huge Martin Lawrence fan. And believe it or not, I still will never stop being a Will Smith fan.
What?
You know why I feel that way, ladies and gentlemen? Because I think that I'm speaking not for everybody, not for most, but at the very least, millions of people out there when I say what I'm about to say. I'm not nearly as interested as seeing Will Smith in the movies than I am of seeing him doing an actual sit-down interview with somebody to explain why he did what he did.
The box office says otherwise.
Listen, you the only nigga that ain't gonna see it. He's talking all the white people
I couldn't
around
get
him.
tickets, but I'm going to see it this week.
Are you crazy? And think about it, was like 2 years ago. Don't nobody got to sit down and yo, like, shut up. Go see it. I like Stephen A. Smith, but relax.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here.
Yeah, why do we talk like the black community is just one group of people?
Yes.
Like, black people are not monolithic. I totally disagree with Stephen A. Smith. In fact, the only person that Will Smith would have to talk to and explain why he did that would be to Chris Rock.
Chris Rock, right?
He don't owe nobody else.
No,
nothing.
he don't. Not you, Stephen. Not nobody. There's so many people that didn't get over that.
Who?
But that just shows you
Chris?
people are into his.
And Tony? Chris and Tony ain't over, and I understand why. I get it.
Yeah, right.
But no.
But that just shows you why people are into these celebrities' lives so much.
Too
like
much.
that's between Will and Chris, and go see the movie.
And by the way, Chris probably don't give a damn no more like
not
that.
no more. The comic, it's like whatever, you know what I'm saying. But the movie is Will Smith's first major film since he slapped Chris at the Oscars in 2022. And the movie bought in 56 million opening weekend at the domestic box office. The number surpassed the expected 40-50 million projection. It was the biggest opening weekend for a rated R film since the release of Oppenheimer last summer. I didn't see that, but I heard that was really, really good. It's also his 18th #1 opening as lead, and it's Will Smith's 6th highest domestic opening in his career. Like this,
Trying
all
to
this,
bombs for
this
Will
is
Smith.
crazy. Yeah, yo. Well, the film also had major success overseas, which contributed to the movie making 104.6 million internationally, and the movie took 100 million to make the budget, so it already exceeded the budget.
Already made
that
the
it
money
took to
back.
make it.
Dope.
Hell yeah, and just the opening weekend. Hey, that's what's up, yeah.
It's a hit.
Certain circumstances, such as this, as egregious as this was, as much as Will Smith deserved to get his ass kicked for what he did back then.
Oh my God. Why
would you say that out loud?
Will Smith apologized just days after that infamous slap on March 27, 2022 at the Oscars in writing. Then he went on his social media platform, I believe it was Instagram, 4 months later, at which time he apologized again to Chris Rock, articulated that he reached out to Chris Rock's people and was told that Chris Rock wasn't ready to sit down with him. That's not what he wanted to do.
Reached out to Chris, and the message that came back is that he's not ready to talk, and when he is, he will reach out. So I will say to you, Chris, I apologize to you. My behavior was unacceptable, and I'm here whenever you're ready to talk.
Us back together. Am I right? I know, man. It hurt me too. Come here, man.
Also love seeing him. They got on like Will Smith was actually going to movie theaters, right?
I seen that.
With a mask on and just like a couple of security, and they didn't even know that he was sitting next to them like fans, and they were all black people. But yeah, like he was sitting next to them, and then he'll like when the movie's over and they all walking out, he'll walk up to certain people like, it was really good, wasn't it? And they be so shocked like, oh my God, that's Will
I seen the
Smith.
video. That was
And
dope.
none of those people in the theater said, you know what, Will, we need to have a conversation
Yeah,
about
like,
why you
'cause I
slapped
wasn't
Chris Rock.
gonna- I wasn't gonna see
come.
this, but-
You know what I'm saying? By the way, nobody even asked Will Smith about that on his press run. Now, it's
Yeah.
probably because the publicist told people not to,
Yeah.
but nobody asked him either way.
Yeah, and whatever. It's about Bad Boys 4, so congratulations to him and Martin for that.